Hi everyone. What is this? We're experiencing poor video quality. Let me close my other browsers. Okay, hopefully you guys can see us okay. I'm on a different computer today, so hopefully all right. I'm Alina. I am a therapist here at Harper Therapy, and I'm sitting here with
Alejandra, hi, I'm another therapist.
she is also one of our therapists, and she is a newer therapist, and we want to kind of introduce her some more to our Facebook community. So last week we introduced Alejandra. She told us a little bit about herself. And is there anything else you want to tell us about yourself that you think clients
Um,
would be interested in
well,
knowing?
I really like working with couples, which that was given on the title. But yeah, I love working with couples and especially people that have like different backgrounds
Mm-hmm.
or like they're from different cultures. So that's really interesting for me.
Cool. Okay. All right. So and I think that's so important too, just to
Mhm.
like have some perspective on different cultures,
Mhm.
and it really does influence how we operate in the world and function in the world,
It does,
right?
especially now where it's, like before I feel like it was harder to marry someone from a different country or
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
travel all of that, but now it's so much easier. Like
Yeah.
we're evolving, so like I feel like therapy needs to evolve with that.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Love evolving. So today we wanted to give Alejandra an opportunity. Listen, the Facebook's telling me that we're having issues, so I'm sorry if there's issues with issues. Hopefully it's coming across okay. But Alejandra is going to just talk today a little bit about the ideal client that she works with, and some of the transformations that she's seen in session with her ideal clients. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to
Yeah.
start it off, and I'm
So I like working with women that have issues, but I also like issues like trauma, like people that have a hard time making time for themselves, and that comes across usually like on all type of different directions. So it's not only women that are like single, but also a lot of the times they're married, and that's when it comes to couples therapy. And I really like to empower those women to feel like it's okay to think about themselves while staying in a happy relationship. Like it doesn't mean they have to give up the relationship or maybe be with the partners or I don't know. It doesn't have to turn into anything like drastic,
mm-hmm.
but it's just making space for them to also to find their voice.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy working with happy couples because also like it gives me a chance to explain. Some when is like usually I work with couples, heterosexual couples, so it gives me a chance also to going deep with the man and how the perspective is because a lot of times they just behave on how they have learned from the culture,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not how they really want to portray it or how they want to be. So
So it's
it's
a
a
lot of
great
the
opportunity.
messages that they've
Mm-hmm.
internalized growing
Yes.
up in society,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
So, what are some of the things that you've seen as far as transformations with couples that you've worked with?
I think one of the biggest transformation I like is just really simple understanding. I feel like couples always expect their partner to read their mind or we've been
Mm.
together for 5 years, they should know by now, but you never stop learning. And a lot of the fights, they just get caught up in I'm right, I'm right, I'm right, and you're wrong. But when they just simply understand the reasoning of their partner and they realize it's just deep in like attachment, is like it's not like you didn't take out the trash out, it's like I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel you're here for me. When they realize that, like it's not like they stop fighting, but they stop escalating as much as they used to before.
Mm-hmm.
So they still have issues, but they don't go back to escalating and yelling all the time. They can like talk about it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but it's not like they won't have issues at all because we all have issues. But it's just how they change the pattern of how like they just yell at each other and mad at each other for days to like, oh, I understand why she's mad and we need to do something to help her
Right.
instead of like she's my enemy or he's my enemy.
Right. That makes sense. So, just I think a lot of the time in relationships, whether we realize it or not, we take things really personally because,
Mm-hmm.
like, that's the person that's
Yeah.
closest to us. So we feel really vulnerable, and it can feel like they're doing things on purpose to hurt us,
Mm-hmm.
or and a lot of the times those things that we take personally come from our past,
Mm-hmm.
and things that we experienced growing up, things we've experienced in other relationships. And I really like what you said about this. It doesn't have to be black or white. It's like, okay, we're going to stay together and stay the same, or we're going to split up and that's it. It's like there's usually a middle way of,
Mm-hmm.
you know, finding space, finding a voice without having it completely break the relationship. But that takes work on both parts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually people always want to, can you change my partner?
Yeah,
It's hard because you can only change yourself. I can
absolutely.
even if I'm the therapist, I can't only change myself.
Right,
I
right.
can't change anyone else. So that's just like when it comes again to the understanding. I feel like everything comes to that. Like sometimes I just think it's just communication skills, knowing how to listen and to speak. But if you don't really understand what the other person is saying, or if you don't are able to articulate what you really want,
Mm-hmm.
then there's never gonna be like a gray area where you can compromise or have a fight, but without losing your mind.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah, feeling like you're out of control.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, well, if you would like to learn more about what we do at Harper Therapy, please visit our website. You can schedule with Alejandra. She's here Tuesday through Friday, and we have other great therapists here as well. So, thank you for being with us today. I hope the quality was okay, and we will see you guys next week. Take care.
Bye.